I know lots of states host marathon running. They don't do it this time of year in Chicago. Well, yeah, they do host like
This way!
yeah, they do host like running marathons in this city. I don't know if they do it like at this time of year.
West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Jack, I've got...
After you beat the fear, you can get the water face paint in the river after the cave. That is correct. You know, as a matter of fact, that's probably one that gets missed a lot, is because you have to really backtrack to get it. I mean, I never really did understand why they put it there of all times. Like, why does it wait until, like, after the fear is defeated to put something like that in the middle of the river where it's away from progression? Oh no, it's in this. Yeah, it's part of the yeah, it's part of the trophies in this. I mean, now it's not on this save file because I only have the stuff that I need to, you know, to speedrun with, but yeah, I thought there was a trophy for all face paints. I mean, maybe I'm getting my trophies mixed up. But the water face paint is, yeah, it's definitely a thing. I mean, again, I don't get it in this run for obvious reasons. You know, because, I mean, it's way too far out of my way for so little benefit. Well, I mean, that's my reasoning, is that, you know, yeah, having the water camo might give you better, you know, concealment, but the brown face paint gives you longer breathing, right? You know, you can hold your breath for so much longer, and I would rather have that than, you know, maybe the slightly better concealment, but then I have to surface for air. Almost like Mario underwater. Well, if that was the case, then I better hear the underwater theme while doing it. Do 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 do. And you know what music would be playing when you're sneaking around Groznygrad?
Yesterday.
It'd be like the castle theme in Super Mario Brothers 3. Be like do 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 do. Now you get the Sonic drowning music. Oh yeah, the thing that just, you know, projects anxiety. Oh, you know what I always liked watching at Games Done Quick is when they do those Mario Maker team relays where you get like, you know, 2 teams of 4 you know, Mario speedrunners all like trying to face off against the other team on these Mario Maker levels. And like there are some levels where they're just like, you know, really, really like ridiculously hard. And it's like you gotta go through this nightmarish gauntlet of, you know, whoever, you know, designed that level. And, you know, like they all like take turns like trying to figure out the level. You know, where, you know, somebody, you know, takes a death and they, you know, hand it off to the next player. And, you know, the team that beats the stage first gets a point. And it's just nuts, like, how, you know, like, some of these guys just, what if they get, you know, really freakishly lucky, or they just eventually start to figure it out. And they just start, like, completely dominating the stages. You know, and I look at some of that, and I'm like, bro, I know I tend to complain about, like, me trying to make some of these headshots on guards, but, you know, the amount of precision that it takes in a, you know, in a Mario speedrun, I think is, like, not even close to comparison. Like, we're talking, you know, platforming where it's got to be done, like, to a T. You know, or it's just, you know, insta-fail. You know, hardly any margin of error is allowed. Oh, and speaking of error, this freaking leech. Oh yeah, and don't even get me started on the, yeah, the Kaizo stuff. You know, because I think it was a Super Mario Kaizo run that was before my MGS4 run, where that time went over. And he was trying really hard to, you know, beat the last boss fight. You know, and I guess to be fair, like, you're really fighting a... Well, I guess maybe it depends on what siege you get, but, like, in some situations, yeah, you really get screwed over. You know, one person with Mario Maker took 5 years and about 6,000 hours to make it ridiculously hard. Good God. 5 years. I mean, hell, I remember seeing some of those where it's like a Mario Brothers 1 level style of Mario Maker, and you see like all of these like spinning like flame traps, like all like in different orders, different directions, and you have to like time it in like the perfect way just to even get through it. You know, and I look at that and said, man, fuck that. I mean, you know, I'd just be like, man, I just don't even know where to begin. Like, you got all this, like, stuff happening on screen, and you just take one step and you're dead. Oh god, then I remember one which I don't think it was a Mario Maker, but it was just like a, you know, like a fan-made edit, where they game overed in Mario Brothers, and instead of getting like the usual game over theme, you just hear the Willy Wonka thing where he says, "You get nothing, you lose. Good day, sir." Man, maybe that should be my reset sound effect. You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. Yeah, I don't think I can do any of those things, especially having a good day. At least not while I continuously reset like this. Goodbye, Sarkosia. Hello, Willie. You know, the funny thing about that scene in that movie was that Gene Wilder, when he did that scene, he intentionally like rehearsed it a different way, and when it came to filming, you know, he did it in the way that you see it in the film, where like he's yelling and screaming, because he wanted to get, you know, Peter Ostrom, I think the kid that played Charlie, he wanted to get like an honest reaction out of him, where like he wasn't expecting Gene Wilder to like start like, you know, screaming.
This is HQ. Patrol here. We found signs of enemy infiltration. Commence alert formation.
You know, and sometimes it's those unscripted moments that could really make for, you know, like a good revision in a movie, where like maybe if the director didn't intentionally, you know, envision that, but somehow the actor just comes up with something that's even better. And, you know, most of the time it's, you know, usually the thing that you put in its place.
you up to? Hey!
The best scenes in films are the ones not scripted, which is true.
What do you think you're doing?
When they dropped Alan Rickman, they faked out the countdown. Oh yeah, like they told him like on the count of 3, we'll drop you, but then it was like on the count of 1, they like dropped him immediately, and they and I think it was to get like a genuine like a reaction. Legs.
You! What are you up to?
Oh, another one is in... Oh, whoops. Actually, hold that thought. Don't forget the shaft, where Bruce was supposed to drop onto the one below, but fell on the second instead. So this is what a TV dinner feels like. Dude, like the best one was when he's on the rooftop, like trying to call for for help, and the police dispatch is like, this line is for emergency calls only. He's like, does it sound like I'm trying to order a fucking pizza? Oh yeah, now I remember what I was gonna bring up. So in Goodfellas, where it was Joe Pesci telling the story to like the other guys, and the guy that played Henry Hill, Ray Liotta. That thing where he tells Tommy, he's like, oh, you're a funny guy, and Tommy just starts getting like really super serious, like out of nowhere. And I think the trivia behind that was that they had discussed doing that with the director, but they told no one else, right? So like none of the actors knew that Joe Pesci was gonna go off the way that he did, like completely off script. Right, so like it was him, Ray Liotta, and the director knew, but nobody else did. So like everyone's reaction around them, where they all got like really quiet, and they're kind of like, like really listening in. And even the guy says, "Oh wait," it's like, "Oh wait, Tommy, he didn't mean that." And he's like, "Well, wait, Anthony." It's like, "Easy, big boy. He know what he said." And I think it was that like I think the story was that like Joe Pesci heard someone at a bar do something the way that he kind of acted out, where they reacted in such a manner. And I think when he pitched it to Martin Scorsese, he, you know, he said, yeah, you know, do it.
Sweet dream.
And even the scene where Paulie slaps Henry when he's telling him to, you know, not get involved in the drug business. You know, where he's like, you know, where he's kind of warning him. He's like, yeah, don't get involved in the junk. You know, because he was saying, yeah, one of the guys that he knows got in trouble for, you know, being associated with someone in, you know, that particular part of the mafia that was dealing in drugs. And he said, yeah, he got 20 years for saying hello to some punk selling drugs behind his back. And he says, I don't need that. And, you know, so he tells him, he's like, you know, it's like, if you see her, see anything from anybody, you tell me. And so he slaps him, and he's like, that means anybody. And the guy that played Paulie, he said, yeah, he said that slap was not scripted. And, you know, and they kept it in. So yeah, you're right. You know, there's times where, yeah, sometimes the unscripted stuff can be really the best material to work with. Yeah, Ray was probably like, yeah, what the hell was that? Oh, are you kidding me? Well, I guess he needed a kicking. It's like, how many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? I love the young people. And I think another one was the scene in Goodfellas where Karen's got the gun pointed at Henry. He wakes up. He sees the gun pointed right at him. He tries to calm her down. And the part that's unscripted, I think, was when he throws her off. And the yelp that she screams out because of it. Like I think the dialogue was scripted, but him throwing her off was not. You know, I mean, like, I don't know how much you get stuff like that, you know, nowadays where, you know, you get these either improvised or, you know, unscripted moments that, you know, tend to get, like, finalized in, you know, like the final revision of editing in the film. But I think the best one of, that I can think of was when Vigo broke his toes kicking the Uruk-hai helmet. You know, like they tried like several different takes, and like Peter Jackson wanted Vigo to kick the camera or kick the helmet closer to the camera, and the one that like got really close was the one where he broke two of his toes. And he just let out this, you know, ghastly, like, painful scream. You know, and then, of course, he doesn't tell anybody until after the fact when they you know, they realize, like, wait, Vigo, what did you break your toes? It's like, oh yeah, when I kicked that helmet. It's like, man, and you acted out the rest of that scene? Man, talk about dedication, but at the same time, damn, man. Broke 2 of his freaking toes. Man, if that's not commitment to one's craft, I don't know what is. Alright, finally making progress, chat. Now I've reached the furthest point I've been at all tonight. Whoa!
Sarkosian? As in from Sarkosia? Not ideal, but it works.
Ah, good to see you, comrades.
All I want. Tell me,
Stop it!
Need more water.
who have you been talking to?
All right, chair.
He doesn't
Tell
know
him
what
nothing.
he's talking about.
You'd better start talking.
Please, stop this!
Who is Khrushchev's lapdog?
How can you do this to him?
I know you gave the data to someone.
Never do it
You!
like that. You monster.
I guess he's dead. Now then, I hope you'll prove more entertaining than he was. But first, let's take a look at your body, shall we? What a beautiful body you have, like a newborn baby. But not for long. Well then, let's get started. What is your target? Is it the Shagohod? Or Sokolov? Or maybe it's the Legacy? Answer me! Who is helping you? Who let you in here? Whoa. You're a tough one, but even you must have your limits. And I am a patient man.
See? Told you chair wouldn't say nothing. Better luck next time, Rusi.
What's wrong? Are you okay? Oh, jeez. Did you throw up? Huh? What's that sound? Huh? Huh? What's wrong? What's wrong?
Who was that? Man, doggos are barking. But, oh, come on. Alright, who's the Joker that replaced one of my RPG rounds with a dud? It was me, Smiley. That's a ban. Oh, Fortune did it. A dud. How do you get that quick camo select screen? It's hold up D-pad for PS5.
During the last great...
And then the quick codec is hold down D-pad. nice. Also, get wrecked, Volgan.
Up ahead!
There they are! They're over here!
Watch out! Up ahead! Look up ahead! Snake, behind you!
Oh, the Seahawks won. What was the final score? I'm curious.
Don't let them get away!
31 to 27. Wow, they kept it close.
Good one.
Oh, rip those guys. Yeah, I mean, I think it was that blizzard that really kept it you know, like it kept it a low-scoring game. Right, you know, because like you can't see shit. You know, like neither team can get a field goal. You know, so like it wasn't just a blizzard, like there was a wind that they were fighting too. Yeah, it was the blizzard why it was a low-scoring game.
3 more bombs left. Right. 2 more left.
Like, I think I caught most of the first hit, but then I started to realize, I'm like, wait a minute, like why are there, like, so many turnover on downs?
Big one. Take us behind.
And that's when I realized, I'm like, dude, like, it's a freaking blizzard.
Keep going. You're good. You're good. You're good. And stop. Don't worry, Captain. We'll buff out those scratches.
You're wearing him down. You got it. It's working.
The treads.
Concentrate. Keep it up. You got it. You can do this. There. Do that again.
All right, one more for the win.
Here.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, why was that over the shoulder not enough to end it?
Take him out. Not bad.
actually hit it? I totally thought I missed. Dude. Man, that bike really just aimed right at it.
What do you think of that? Let me have some more.
Somebody there.
No. Wow, nice shooting. Alright, just one fight away.
I'm so hungry.
It was November. Then, early in the I come. Excellent, Jack. My eyes. My eyes. You've gotten stronger. You're better than I am.
Pretty tasty.
Take this. Keep it safe. It's our only hope.
I'm pretty sure it is.
A patriot?
Oh yeah, that was one of the boss's aliases, is Diane Simmons,
Jack,
newsacre from Family Guy.
or should I say, Snake. You're a wonderful man. Kill me. Kill me now. Do it. There's only room for one boss and one snake.
There we go.
Great.
Yeah, it's been a while since I PB'd in this category. 103.28. I think that actually bumps me up in the leaderboard by one spot, which I forgot what placement it is, but I know that Diavolo's time was a 103.45, and this well exceeds that. And I forget what the run above that one was. But yeah, it was a good run. I know there's still some time save in some places. Whether if it's, you know, with the pain, or just, you know, any other little mistakes I made. Just, you know, throughout the run, but how much did I PB by? Oh, like how many seconds is the next run apart from mine? Alright, well, let's see if Speedrun.com can pull this up without it going bonkers. Alright, console. European Extreme. Glitchless. Okay, so the next run up is a 102.23 by Blackie. And the run above that, which is the sitting world record, which is a 101.22. So this, for the time being, if I submit this run, would put me at 3rd place. But yeah, but like I said, it was a good run. It's definitely beatable. I mean, because world record is, 2 minutes away from this. So that's how much ground I gotta make up. But, every little bit counts.